Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel and welcome to another episode in my 2023 garden. So we're a week away from planting in the farm garden. And I thought this would be a really good opportunity to go through the tomatoes I'm planting. I'm also going to do one about peppers, even though we all know that we're here for the tomatoes. So, if you're new here, welcome. When I started my tomato seeds, I got to the point where I had the first cowlin leaves, almost the first true leaves, I think, were up, because I was just getting ready to fertilize them. And a mouse was in my basement where I germinate my seeds and ate the tops off almost all my tomatoes and peppers. So I had to start over again. The problem is a lot of the seed manufacturers don't give you as many seeds as they used to. So, I mean, I can expect that from someplace like Johnny's, where you're paying for either a hybrid seed or a specialty seed. But some of these other places used to give you quite a few seeds, and they've really cut back. And I understand that costs are a lot more expensive all across the board. I mean, it's more expensive for them to buy anything, just like us. But I won't name names, but yeah, really disappointed with their seeds this year. So I'm gonna go through what I finally ended up with, and we'll let you know kind of, I have some extras here, so I'll let you know what those are too. So we're gonna go from smallest to largest. So the first one, Sweet Pea Current. Sweet Pea Current is one of my favorite tomatoes to grow. That's what they look like for those of you who don't know. A lot of people say they're too fiddly to harvest. I like to harvest them and then, you know, have them on a salad. I like them much better than a cut tomato on a salad. So there is a big bumblebee behind me. Can you see him? Right there. Just so long he doesn't come for me. So yeah, these are one of my favorites to grow. I grow them for my granddaughter. I give my daughter-in-law 2 plants of these because my granddaughter can eat them faster than they ripen. So yeah, those are one of my favorites to grow. Another one that's my favorite is Jasper. Now Jasper is a hybrid tomato, little tiny cherry, about that big, like marble size maybe. And these seeds did not germinate very well this year. I got, I think, just 1 plant because I don't have any plants, and I gave that one to my daughter-in-law because this is another one that's very prolific, very sweet. You know, if my granddaughter's going to be eating tomatoes off the plants, this is a really good one to grow because there's a lot of tomatoes on this plant. So she'll be very happy with that one. I'm not going to have any, but I've reviewed this tomato in the past. So yeah, I love this one. It's time to buy new seeds. I'll grow it again next year for sure. Okay, one of my other favorite ones in the garden is Galina's cherry. This camera's not focusing. And they look like that. So these are your typical cherry tomato. Really sweet, really good, very fruity tasting. So this is one that I will probably always grow in my garden from now on. Again, time to buy new seeds because I think I'm out. Oh, I have a few more. So these are from 2020. They still germinated really well. They did very well in germinating. So originally from Siberia, so they should do well in Wisconsin. My new favorite, this one, I can't imagine not growing this from now on, and it's called Brandysweet Plum. This one I have never tasted a tomato this good in as long as I've been growing tomatoes. It was just the perfect combination of sweet and citrus and acid and tomato flavor. They're just fabulous. So I have a bunch of these this year. I'm going to grow some here at my home garden. I'm going to grow some up at the farm garden. I gave some to my daughter-in-law because they're so good. I mean, and I think I gave some to my girlfriend too. So yeah, they're a really good tomato. This is going to be another one that I will always grow in my garden. And then I thought maybe I should do a grape tomato. And so I did these ones. This is one of the ones that I just grabbed because it was an old one that I had. They're called Red Pearl. These are from 2017. They did not germinate. And then I had just a regular grape tomato from 2020. These did not germinate very well. I only got one plant. I planted 8 seeds, I got 1 plant. So I might have gotten 2. I might have given one to my daughter-in-law, I don't remember. So yeah, I think we're gonna have to rebuy those ones as well. But I got 1 plant, so we'll have some grape tomatoes. One of the ones I was really, really interested in trying this year is Plum Regal. Hybrid plum tomato, Roma type tomato. And there was only 15 seeds in this package. And I planted 12. And it's empty. So but I did get a few plants, and this is one of those that I didn't share with anybody because, you know, I need to see what they're like and see if I want to buy them again next year. And yeah, so I'm really interested to see how they stack up against Amish Paste, which was my new favorite paste tomato, or San Marzano. With the hybrid tomatoes, I think you're going to get a little more uniformity. You're going to get a little more sturdy of a plant, a little more disease resistance. That was the other reason why I bought these, because they were supposed to be disease resistant. So yeah, I've got a few plants. We'll see how they do this year. So I'm also growing Amish Paste. This is kind of my new favorite paste tomato. Even more so than San Marzano. You know, you get a big tomato off of these. I mean, they're bigger than San Marzano. They're rounder. San Marzano, you know, they're almost square when you look at them. So I planted a bunch of these. I have a bunch of these plants. There's going to be a lot of canning going on this year. Instead of my old San Marzano tomatoes that I've been growing for years and years and years, I thought it would be good to grow these ones from Johnny's. These are San Marzano II OG. They're still heirlooms. They're not a hybrid tomato, but yeah, I have a bunch of these. So we'll see how they differ from just the regular old San Marzano tomatoes. Yeah, I think San Marzanos are the ones I'm going to can whole, because I think it would be nice to have some whole tomatoes canned. So yeah, we're going to try that one too. That was one of my new ones. This is another one of my new ones. This is one that was eaten by the mouse. This one is called Martha Washington. Another hybrid tomato. I believe this is a beefsteak tomato. I don't know, I was just browsing through the seeds and saw it, and I thought, oh, that would be a good one to try. I knew I wanted to try a couple hybrid tomatoes this year, and see if production got better. And this is one of the ones I picked. So Martha Washington is going to be added to the lineup. And then I had to go searching through my tomato seeds for some tomato plants to grow. And these are the ones I pulled out. Abe Lincoln, beefsteak tomato. This is one of those that I grew years ago, and it was good, and it was a pretty good producer, so I thought I'd try it again. Big meaty beefsteak. So I hope that these did pretty well. These seeds are from 2019 and they still germinated really well. So yeah, Abe Lincoln is the next one. Then Aussie. Do you remember when I grew Aussie? These were really, really good. I remember we really liked these tomatoes. My girlfriend and I taste tested these. So hopefully we'll get some really nice tomatoes off of this one. This one I haven't grown in a really long time. These seeds are from 2019 as well. Dr. Wyche's, I think this is called. Wyche's? Anyway, they look like that. Another beefsteak tomato. If I remember right, I really like these tomatoes. I always kind of like a yellow tomato because they're a little more citrusy, nice and sweet usually. So we'll see how this goes. Smooth texture and tropical sweet taste. So let's see. And then I grabbed a couple Oxhearts because I love Oxheart tomatoes. I wasn't going to grow these originally, but when I had to start over again, I decided I would grow these. And this is a pink Oxheart tomato. Oxhearts are one of my favorite tomatoes because they're meaty and juicy, and they're great for sandwiches and even for canning. Yeah, they're really one of my favorites. This one is red with green shoulders. So I believe I have grown this one and it was very good. These are from 2018, germinated just fine. So I think I'm getting to the end of the seeds here. Oh, I got 3 seeds left. So let's try this one this year. And another Oxheart that I really like is German red strawberry. So this one is also another really good one, red with green shoulders. Again, Oxheart's very tasty. Really looking forward to these tomatoes. So those are the ones I am growing from seed. But, you know, I had to start these tomatoes so late. So if you look behind me, see how tall those tomatoes are? I mean, they're on a bench here. Look how tall these tomatoes are. And they started late. I always say to people, don't worry if you start your garden late, it's gonna catch up. And it does. I don't know how it works, but it does. So I'm surprised at how tall these are, especially because they're still in my pots that I put them in when I transplant them, and they're doing really good. But I got to thinking, what if these these plants get eaten by a mouse? I mean, I ended up catching the mouse and my cat caught another mouse. But what would I do? Like if I had total crop failure, what would you do? And we were looking for flowers up by the farm. There's a great nursery up there. They have fantastic flowers and vegetable plants. I mean, if I wanted to, I could probably grow my whole garden with plants out of their greenhouses. If for some reason I just didn't get to start my seeds. And I thought, I'm gonna buy some of these tomato plants and see how they do. Because there were some names there that I had heard of, that I hear other people growing. And I really was kind of interested, and this is a way I can try them without having to buy like a whole pack of seeds, because I can get 6 tomato plants and I don't have to pay for shipping for the seeds to come in. So let's see. So here's one of the ones I am growing. This is not focusing. I get that. Come on, focus. Health Kick, in case you can't read it. This small fruit contains large amount of antioxidants, like the antioxidant lycopene. 75 days, that's pretty good. So I grew this one years and years ago. I want to say like 10 years ago, something like that. But yeah, seems like a really nice plant. We'll see how that one does. The other one I picked up is Galahad. Big, beautiful 12-ounce fruit, sweet, tasty, and prolific. Another 75-dayer. I thought this one would be really good to try. I've never grown this one, so it's always fun to try a new variety. So I just repotted these tomatoes because they were in little 6-packs, 6-cell packs. And I swear they've grown like 4 inches overnight. Another one that I'm gonna try, I probably have seeds for this one, is Cherokee Carbon. Black tomato, heirloom marriage beefsteak tomato. What the heck does that mean? I mean, is this one of those plants you give to someone when they get married? I don't know. Robust 12-ounce fruit with heirloom look and taste. I get the heirloom part, but I don't get the whole marriage part, so we'll see about this one. So that'll be a good one to try. Here's another one. Indigo Rose. So cherry tomato, 1 to 2 ounce fruits, lovely taste and rich in antioxidants, 75 to 80 days. I just thought a black cherry tomato would be really fun to grow. I have another one. So this one, Midnight Snack. Delicious, prolific, 1.5 inch fruit, colorful and full of antioxidants. Another one. I think all tomatoes have antioxidants in them, don't they? This is 65 days. So that'll be another good one. Then this brand I haven't heard of. Here's another marriage tomato. Big Brandy. There we go. Heirloom marriage tomato, large pink fruit with great flavor. High yields, 75 to 80 days. Yeah, that'll be a good one. Anything with Brandywine in the name is going to be good. And this one really kind of interested me because I hear a lot of gardeners and farmers talk about this one. Is JETSTAR. So high yields of low acid, firm, flavorful 8-ounce fruit. This is 72 days. It's a hybrid. So yeah, I hear a lot of really good things about JETSTAR. So I was surprised that they had them there. They had a lot of other tomatoes, like they had, Big Boy and Better Boy and Early Girl and, all the standard tomatoes that you can get, which if, your crop would fail for some reason, it'd be a really great place to go and get your tomatoes. So I realized I missed one. This one, Carolina Gold. I don't know if I've ever tried this tomato. I don't think so. Abundant fruit is flavorful and attractive, stake for best results mid-season. So I'm guessing this one grows fairly fast. So it looks like, it doesn't say how big it is, but it kind of looks like a, 12 to 16 ouncer. We'll see. So that is Carolina Gold. So that's what I'm growing this year. Wish me luck. All of these tomatoes that you see behind me are going to go in the farm garden. So I really can't wait to see how they all do up there. It's going to be really interesting. All right, that's it for this episode, everybody. Leave me a comment down below and let me know what varieties you're growing this year, or if you're trying anything new this year, and what your standard favorites are, because I really kind of like to know what people grow year after year after year. So thanks so much for watching, everybody. Until next time, happy gardening. Bye-bye.